Hey guys, welcome back to another exciting episode of Game of Thrones for the PlayStation 3. I'm Josh, this is Alester Sarwick of Riverspring, and we're going to go headfirst into this riot that's going on, and we're going to try to quell the rebellion. So let's go in there and put some arrows through people's face. The last episode had a lot of cutscenes, which may have been boring for some of you, but hopefully this episode will be full of combat if that's what you're into, and we can fill up the excitedness. Fill up the excitement? Yeah. I really like these loading screens. A lot of time it's just a loading screen showing some picture, but these ones are really nice. Good artwork. Something to appreciate while you wait for the game to load. Alright, so let's get in there, kill some peeps.
Control the port. Well, well, look who's here. Dear Alester. What have you come for, my good cousin?
I hope you're thinking more clearly than you were earlier.
I have no lessons to learn from a coward.
Let's not start that again. Ryman, I did not come here to fight with you. What can you tell me of the situation here?
We've almost regained control of the southern part of town. My soldiers are about to clean it out, but in the marketplace there are still skirmishes between rioters and people loyal to our cause. Nobles who came for the ceremony are still being held hostage by rebels on the docks in the northern part of town.
Very well, let's go, Ryman. I want to see this for myself.
Really? His lordship would like to see this for himself? Well then, I'd be happy to accompany you to see this. I cannot wait to see you reason with this gang of peasants. I hope that blade at your belt is not just for decoration. Here.
Actually, the blade at my belt is just for decoration. I use a bow. Do I even have a blade at my belt? I don't see one. This guy's still drunk, is my guess. So I'm a bow mage. I like it. Alright, so I can manipulate fire. There we go. Can I? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't have a target. Alright. Sorry you guys, I quit playing this game for a little while, so I've got a little rusty over the few days that I've just been uploading.
Ah, there you are, Captain. We were about to execute these men. They must learn who's in charge here.
These people must have committed serious crimes if they are to be executed.
They were amongst the rioters. They must be guilty of something.
If you execute people without reason, the situation will only grow worse. Allow me some time to question them.
What shall we do, Captain?
These vermin don't deserve such kind treatment. But fine. Let's see what my cousin is made of.
I'm sure there's a way to talk everyone out of this.
Tell us why you're here, friend.
They started it. We just came to ask for something to eat. Shut your mouth, scum. You killed one of our men in the port and you will pay for that.
This guard claims to have seen you at the port storehouse.
I was there with the others to demand food, my lord. But I'd already left when that guard got an axe through the head.
What is this man being accused of?
My lord, this man was seen in the port, where the rioting broke out.
And you suspect that he is responsible for this unrest?
One of our guards was killed in front of the storehouse. Someone must pay for that.
Let him go.
Very well.
He was very okay with letting that guy go.
This man was found near the dying body of one of our men. Look at him. He's pissed himself. You don't need more proof than that.
This man apparently killed a guard.
Everything leads us to believe it, my lord. We found him carrying an enormous knife.
What were you doing carrying a knife?
Well, because I'm an apprentice to the butcher in the marketplace, my lord. I use the blade in my work, nothing more.
Did you find him with the blade in his hand?
No, we found it in his pouch, but the blade was caked with dried blood.
Dried blood, you say? The blood would still be sticky and fresh if it belonged to our man. Let this man go immediately.
Very well, my lord.
Probably shouldn't let all of them go.
You're finally to die, you piece of shit.
I've nothing to do with all this. My lot kept out of it from the start.
I don't give a damn. You've been a pain in our asses for far too long.
For what crime do you wish to punish this man?
He belongs to an organized gang currently ruling over the port.
They hold the merchants to ransom. They all pay with coin or their lives.
We have good relations with the merchants on the port. They appreciate our protection.
Protection? Don't make me laugh. We finally have the chance to get our hands on him. Riverspring will be better off without him.
What were you doing during the rioting?
I live in the inn overlooking the port with some friends. We haven't set foot outside since the revolt started. A group of armed guards arrived and dragged me off in the middle of a game of cards. So, that is Riverspring justice, huh? Quick executions without reason?
Send him to the dungeons.
Our friend already knows the way.
You're making a grave error, my lord.
You're going to the dungeons for being a gangster, not for this rioting. You're free from that crime. This woman shall go to my bedroom, and we will enjoy her punishment there.
You'll pay for what you did, whore.
I wish you had been in your squalid house as it burned.
She sounds guilty.
If you set his house on fire, you do realize that a lord can cut off your hands for far less than that.
Oh, please, don't cut off my hands, my lord. Your guard there. He took advantage of the rioting to violate my little sister. I found her in tears, unable to speak.
You can't call that rape. The girl didn't even put up a fight.
Oh my god.
You and make you eat your
I'm
own
sending him to the
shit.
dungeon.
Your behavior is the cause of all this. You are the only person here who deserves punishment. Send him to the dungeons while I decide his fate. And let this woman go.
I cannot thank you enough, my lord.
Are you done, my lord?
Yes, but no one is to take such decisions in the future without telling me first. Try to at least hear what they have to say before passing sentence. Is that understood?
Yes, my lord.
So I know I promised some exciting fighting coming up, but apparently I'm just going to be negotiating whether or not people go to the dungeon, death, or are set free. So maybe these other two areas on the map that are marked, maybe they'll include some fighting, but as of right now it looks like I'm just going to negotiate in 3 different areas. Which may be boring for you, and I apologize if it is, but I do like cutscenes and I like negotiation and stuff like that. So being able to do that in this game really makes me really feel the Game of Thrones vibe that I was promised.
Open this gate. I'm going to town.
Understood.
So what's this way?
What is going on here?
There's an angry mob on the other side of the door. We closed the portcullis behind them. Ha, the idiots are stuck inside. But it should be fine. The door is strong.
Open this door immediately. We'll try to reason with them.
I'm not sure that would be very wise, my lord. They're pretty wild in there. But if that's really what you want to do...
Oh. Alright, I'll give him a chance. offered them a chance to survive. By opening the door, it was a show of good faith. They've ignored it. And now I assume there's more peasants to take on?
Up there! Open the door for the captain!
The store. My dear subjects, I come bearing good faith.
Shit! The captain of the guard! Not a step further, but we will kill all of these lords.
Can I do a headshot?
Bastards! They're going after the burial guests. How do you want to proceed, Alester?
People of Riverspring, I am Alester Sarwick. Why are you attacking these innocent people?
We've been dying of hunger for years, while these lords and ladies with their jewels just strut around us like peacocks.
Start by letting these people go. Nothing can be resolved while you still threaten them.
Free them? You must be joking. The port's merchants are all penniless. We ask only for enough to buy new wares and reopen our stores.
Our lands are sick and the castle is low on coin. But these lords here are under my protection, and Riverspring will pay for their release. Ryman, hand them your purse. Eliana will repay you at the castle.
You have some guts. I'll make sure you repay me. Here, beggars. Now get out of my sight.
Thank you, Lord Alester. You acted like a true lord.
And so I try, my children.
Your talents as a diplomat are equal to your father's, Alester.
Your compliment warms my heart, Garrison. You should take advantage of this calm to go home. The situation here should return to normal soon.
You're right.
You're right.
You acted admirably, my lord.
What were you doing, ferryman?
The lords wanted me to help them leave the town, but these brutes attacked us before I could cast off the moorings. It's a good thing you arrived when you did. I didn't think I'd make it. Let me know if I can return the favor one day.
Pay a ransom? You are aware our coffers are empty.
And now there's one more part of the riot to calm down before Riverspring returns to its beautiful, gentle self. Hopefully. Let me prove to be the diplomat I am.
You are completely mad. Nothing good will come of this revolt.
You'd better think well, Baker. If you're not with us, you're against us.
Please, Preston, just listen to yourself. We've lived in the same town since we were little.
Listen to Doughball, Preston.
What's going on here? Attacking the castle guards wasn't enough for you. You have to fight amongst yourselves, too.
Ah, there are the guards. Milords, we are faithful to House Sarwick, and we're trying to calm them, but it's impossible to make them listen to reason.
Traitors! You wish to continue living in squalor and eating only what the lords shit out?
Silence! I am the son of the late Lord Sarwick. Who is behind this revolt?
He's a merchant who works at the port, goes by the name of Tyrek. He's well respected by the people of Riverspring.
At least he's one of ours. He suffers with us and fights with us. He's the only one who's dared to act while we die in squalor.
I understand. I will ask that food from the castle be distributed, but first you must stop this revolt.
You would do that? Swear by the Seven, and we will put down our weapons.
Very well. I swear it.
I could have sworn by my own gods,
Come on, lads.
but that would have just
Let's get out of
disrespected them further.
I hope you'll give us as much as we need.
The people will never be abandoned again. Trust me.
My thanks, milord. I was so afraid the situation would get out of hand.
Unfortunately, Riverspring has seen too much of its own blood these last hours.
Tyrek promised them that there would be no innocent victims, and those poor sods believed him.
My Lord Sarwick, Tyrek, the leader of the revolt, has turned up at the castle doors. He will only negotiate with you.
The traitor finally shows his face. It's time to put a stop to this madness.
If the people followed him, then this man earned their respect. He deserves to be listened to. Guard, tell him I'm on my way.
Very well, my lord.
I have proven myself a more than capable negotiator. I believe I can negotiate with Tyrek to some peace terms. But that's going to be it for this episode. The mob was not as exciting as I expected, and the riot was a lot more talking and a lot less fighting. Granted, that was my fault. I could have just suppressed them and killed everyone, but like I've said in an earlier video, I intend to play this game as if my characters would act, and I believe this character would be more of a diplomat than a fighter. Moors may have quelled the fighting and the mob by going in there and busting skulls, but I feel like Alester's more of the talking type. He's not going to go and waste time breaking skulls when these people are his people. But that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like it, comment it, subscribe it, or dislike it if you don't like it. Erase it from your memory if you must. But this is going to be a very exciting conversation I have with Tyrek, I believe. So come back for the next video, subscribe so that you can see it when it pops up, and I hope you've enjoyed the series so far. Just remember, the night is dark and full of terrors.